What's up, traders? This is your boy RM-THUCK'S. I'm back again with another banger midweek analysis. So today I'm going to show you my analysis until this far by the week. What's happening? What's my thoughts? What my 2 cents on the market? So now I'm on Nasdaq on a daily time frame. As you can check, Nasdaq is retesting this support that turned into, it was resistant and then it was broken. Then market gave us a double top, then come to retest before we can go up. So what we can expect from this zone, we can expect Nasdaq to push up to the main resistance, which it was retested most of the time, then come back again and then go up again. So that's my 2 cents on Nasdaq. Even if I go to lower time frame, you can see that Nasdaq, it retesting this zone as it gave us previously double bottom, then now it gave us double bottom again today. So we're waiting for it to just give one last push candle, then I will start to buy. My TP will be there so that I will be scalping. Maybe it can retest this trend line, broken trend again. So I will wait for it to push up as a trade buy on Nasdaq today. Then on gold this week. Gold, it's been ranging for a long time. So now I will be waiting for it to come on my to break on my support. Then that's the time I'm going to sell. But overall direction for gold, I will be waiting for it to come and tap our supporting trend line. Then from this support, then I will go up with it, as previously didn't retest this zone too much. So I'm waiting for it to come back to this zone, then go up. As you can see, this is a bearish continuation pattern, then the breakout and the retest. So meaning that we will have impulse going down, then we'll buy. We'll see what the market going to give us here on the zone. But normally I'm waiting for it to reach this level as its impulse correction, then waiting for the last push of the market, which is impulse, the last impulse. So on GBPJPY this week, GBPJPY, I'm still on the daily perspective, waiting for it to complete the structure, but it's failing. But anyway, I'll be patient, waiting for it to come and complete the structure. I'll just wait for it to come and tap here and retest, then make something like a double top. Then that's the time I'm going to sell. But now I'm waiting for it to come and complete the structure. As you can check, my daily time frame is clean and clear, guys. So I'm waiting for it to come and tap my resistance. So without the resistance being tapped, then I'm not going to touch it. On Euro USD this week, on a daily perspective, Euro USD, I'm still bearish with this one, as I saw bearish continuation pattern. I'm still bearish. So I'll be waiting for it again to complete the structure, as this was a bearish continuation pattern, waiting for the impulse so that the market can complete the current trend inside the trend. So I'm waiting for it to come on the supporting trend line, then I will start to buy or looking for buys. Once the support is broken and retested, then waiting for another tap or a touch on our supporting trend line. So on GBPUSD this week on a daily perspective, GBPUSD on a daily time frame, I'm still waiting for the last touch on our, no, waiting for it to break this current resistance as its impulse correction, waiting for the last push of the market. Even if I can show you what we can expect on GBPUSD this week, it can be something like this. So waiting for the last push of the market to come and complete the current resistance structure as its impulse correction impulse. So we'll be waiting for buy after the breakout of the current correction on a daily time frame. So guys, watch out for this one. This one we can buy even today, waiting for the last push, then we'll buy. Okay. Then on USDCAD this week, USDCAD, this week what's happening on USDCAD this week. Reset the chart. So on USDCAD you can check that the previous trend was broken, then we are waiting for retest. We are waiting for retest for the market to retest our current broken support. Then from this zone, they'll start to sell, look for selling opportunities to come and complete all my targets. And I'll wait for it to come and break this zone, then retest, then impulse retest, then last push, where my last TP will be. So AUD this week, AUD this week on a daily perspective. Remember guys, if you have overall direction, you can scalp and do whatever you want to do. AUD I saw it on the 1 hour time frame. We are about to break this current support. So once the market break this support and retest it, then that's the time I'm going to sell so that we can complete the structure. But in the overall mind, we are reversing from the resistance going to our supporting trend line. Then from the supporting trend line, we'll check the behavior, what the market will do from this zone. Then on NZDUSD this week, NZDUSD moved similarly as USD. So now I'm waiting for it to break this current support. Then from here, from this zone, I'll start to sell. I'll start to sell from this zone so that the market can complete the current small trend. So from this trend, from this supporting trend line, then I will be looking for bullish reversal. Then it will be retesting this broken support. Then it will be retesting here. And then that's the time I'm going to look for the buyers. But once the market breaks this trend line, then I'll be looking for sellers. And you have to break this current zone here. Then I'll start to look for sellers around 068108. And again on CADCHF, this week on a daily perspective, guys. On a daily perspective, I have nice setup waiting for the breakout out of the current zone. Then that's the time I'm going to focus more on it. But normally now I'm waiting for it to complete the structure. As this is a bearish continuation, this was the previous trend, it was broken with impulse correction, waiting for the market to give the last push to the downside. So I will check the behavior, what's going to happen, but in overall I'm waiting for the market to break this current support. Then that's the confirmation that this bearish continuation will be confirmed. So I will just measure my candle expectation from this market after the breakout of the current continuation. As you can check, is the size of the previous impulse correction waiting for the last push, which is the last impulse of the market. So from the previous trend, then it will create something like a bearish trend, but with impulse correction impulse. So on CADCHF, look for sales out of this current correction. And then even if you can see the candlestick, they are telling you the stories that the bullies are not here on this market. They lost momentum. You can check the wicks, how the wicks are behaving. So watch out for this trade. AUDJPY this week. AUDJPY this week. On a daily perspective, remember guys, we are trading on a daily perspective. AUDJPY, I didn't analyze it with the new strategy we are using on BullvsBear. We are using impulse and correction strategy that we were previously using. So it's similarly quite the same thing. As you can check, the signal was sent in VIP group, then gave us retest. So we're waiting to check the behavior if this was a double bottom. even if even if the market didn't break the current or the previous high low, so we are still in a bullish market. But once the market break this zone and this zone, that's the time I'll be selling. Okay. So if there is no behaviors around this zone, then I will wait for it to go up. The overall sense we are buying on this market. But the time we break this low, then I will know that the previous bullish trend is exhausted, so now we have to sell. Okay, on NZDJPY this week, let's check what's happening. So we're waiting for market to break this current support or retest this zone, then go up and retest so that it can complete the structure. But as we have a reversal pattern which is double top, so we're waiting for it, and then it gave us impulse, then breakout and retest. And now we're waiting for market to break this current support and retest it, then we'll sell. So when we look at it on a daily perspective, then we can see that we are coming from the resistance. Now we have to reverse to our supporting trend line as the candles are telling you the stories. Now we are waiting for it to give us the last push to the supporting trend line. So this can be a nice swing trade, guys. This can be a nice swing trade for 13 days to our supporting trend line. So watch out for this kind of opportunity so that you can utilize it and then never mess around with it. So now I just got in the trade. I just took this trade now, guys. Let's hope that it will work. But normally, based on how I see as I trade trends, then I see that I made a mistake. So, but anyway, as a trader, you have to make mistakes sometimes because you won't learn if you don't make mistakes. But I was anticipating this trend it is exhausted because of this previous trend here. So I was waiting for the last push. I was waiting for the last push as its impulse correction impulse, but I will check if my stop loss got hit or what. But I have target 1, 2, 3. Even if I hit the stop loss, then I know that this thing has to go down again. I will be waiting for it to sell. I'll be waiting for it on the supporting trend line of the current correction box. Okay. Then again, my last pair is AUDCHF. Then I'll be looking at it on a daily perspective, guys. On a daily perspective, let's check what's happening on AUDCHF. On AUDCHF on a daily time frame, then you can see I just sent this signal to the group last week, then we bought, then we killed it. The target one was here, target one, then waiting for it to come again to tap our support, then go to the last target in the VIP. If you reach this far, guys, don't forget to comment on the comment section, and then don't forget to like our YouTube videos for algorithm of YouTube. Then don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you appreciate. This is your boy RM-THUCK'S. I'm signing out. Good luck with the signals. Make sure you draw the very same setups so that you can follow the setup in a correct way. Remember that before you take the trade, you have to check if you are trading in the correct trading session or if you are trading the correct way. You have to wait for breakout, then retest, then yes. Thank you. This is your boy RM-THUCK'S, your mentor. I'm signing out.